Well, I thought we'd have to wait a while to actually get this vehicle, but as you can see, the Bravado Buffalo EVX, the new electric sort of muscle car, is now out in GTA Online. This is the first of the drip-fed vehicles. Unfortunately, there's only like 5 more of these drip-fed vehicles, so it's gonna be a pretty long wait because somehow this drip feed is gonna extend until at least Halloween, if not like early December to the Christmas update. But today we have a new update, or a new event week, as well as the vehicle. You can see the Bravado EVX is now available from the Legendary Motorsports. Also celebrate the new San Andreas Mercenaries update with special bonuses, Avenger liveries, and more. And I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna just start with the Bravado Buffalo EVX because the event week is trash. I think literally all there is like 1.5 times money on the new missions. They already paid out terrible. 1.5 ain't gonna change that. So let's get into the new muscle car. Now, this new muscle car, I mean, look, this is what every freaking car costs now, but it is expensive. I mean, $2.1 million for a muscle car. Yeah, you know, it's a decent amount of money. Now, I will say you do get some additional bonuses with this vehicle. They do cost money, of course, but if you're on the new consoles, this does have the HSW upgrade, so that means you can go even faster. As well, on any platform, you have Amani tech, so you can bring this over to Amani. You can put on the plating, the armor plating, as well as the lock-on, so people cannot lock on. So I'm glad they're starting to do this with more vehicles, but those are big features to have on a vehicle. So it does cost a lot, but you get some pretty good stuff with it. Now, as far as customization, we'll just quickly run through this. Honestly, I feel like the customization, and you'll see after we're done customizing it, the interior, they're just very basic. They're not bad. It's just the standard stuff. And again, more than likely that is because all the devs are working on GTA 6. They don't really care too much about GTA Online. So, you know, it's maybe to be expected, but the liveries, the other customization, it's nothing crazy. It's stuff you've already seen before. Again, it's not bad. It's just not great. It's basic. It's average. So as far as customization goes, yeah, you're not really buying this car to customize it. Now, the looks of it, you know, it looks pretty good. Granted, I do think the IRL version, here's a little comparison. The IRL version looks a lot sleeker. Obviously, Rockstar can't 100% copy it, but I guess maybe they did the best they can. But it does look good in game, so that is a plus. Here's the interior, like I mentioned. It's just not good. I'm pretty sure they copied it from one of the other vehicles, so you know, don't be expecting anything unique on the inside. Even though it is an electric vehicle, I'd have thought maybe they'd have updated the interior, but no. Now, speaking of the electric vehicle part, it does have somewhat of a unique sound. Compared to other electric vehicles, you really, the problem is you really can't tell. Like, it's just so quiet. Unless you crank your volume, and then you're hearing every other noise at a very high level. It's cool, don't get me wrong, and it's nice that it has a unique sound, but it's not really that practical or useful or even like good to know because, again, you can't ever hear it, or you won't ever hear it. Now, because it is an electric vehicle, it does have good acceleration. It's not great acceleration, you know, probably because it's a muscle car and theoretically it's a heavier vehicle than, you know, a supercar or a sports car, but it does have some decent acceleration. You're not going to beat the Virtue or anything. I think that car has the best acceleration out of electric vehicles, but it is good. You can get up to a pretty high top speed. You can see this is the one of the bumpier roads. I believe we got it up to like 135 miles an hour. This car doesn't bump, like the suspension and stuff is pretty good. It's not flopping around like some other vehicles, but it does seem to have the physics bug where like the more bumps you hit, the faster your car goes. And I'll actually do a little comparison here top speed wise between it and one of the other sort of top end muscle cars. So we have the new Buffalo EVX here on the left, and then we have the Gauntlet Hellfire on the right, and it's not a comparison. Granted, this is a completely flat road, so there's no bumps, so you're not going to get that extra speed on the EVX, but it only tops out at 116 miles an hour, where the Gauntlet Hellfire, I think, actually goes up to like 145. That thing is a freaking beast as far as top speed goes. So yeah, you're not really beating any vehicles in the muscle class with this vehicle. You're not beating the top vehicles, but driving around the city again is a little bit better. You do go a little bit faster because you do have those bumps on the streets. As far as handling, it's okay. It's nothing special. You're not going to be drifting this thing, but you're also not going to really be losing control of it, I don't believe, unless you're just really bad at driving. The braking maybe is one of the other gripes. It's not the best, so the brakes could be a tad better, but you know, overall, I think it's a pretty solid vehicle. It's especially more solid now that it has the HSW and the Amani Tech. Like, those are just huge benefits to add to any vehicle in the game. Obviously, yeah, 2.14 mil is a lot of money, but I guess it is what it is. So that is the EVX. I think it's a good purchase. Maybe if you're struggling on cash, you know, in a couple weeks, it'll be like 30-40% off. You can just wait till then. You might be better off doing it that way, but if you buy it, it's a good vehicle. That's all it is. It's a good vehicle with some good options. And if you do decide to purchase it, one thing you might want to think about is not buying it from the website and actually buying it from the showroom. The showroom actually has all black rims, which you cannot do normally on the regular version. So if you do like that all black rim look, you can see here, definitely purchase it from the showroom instead of the website. It costs the same, I'm pretty sure, but it is something you might want to think about. Now, the rest of the event week, look, we'll just go over it. I mean, like, is it that hard for Rockstar to just do 2 times, 3 times GTA money on these new missions that pay out absolutely terrible? I guess so. All right, so what do we get? So there is a San Andreas Mercenaries bonus event. So from today until July 12th, so you have about, what is that, 3 weeks or so, you have to buy the terminal and the mammoth thruster upgrades to receive this jacket right here. So they're telling you this jacket is going to cost you like $6 million. Good to know. Also, if you sell 500K worth of smuggler's goods, you'll receive this cap. So, okay. And if you do all 6 of the missions, you get this really cool livery. Thanks. And then if you complete 3 of the LSA operations, you'll receive, they don't even show it, a conveyor livery for the Molotov. All right. All of those will be delivered 10 days. Again, here's what I mentioned. Like, this is ridiculous. 1.5 times on the missions. Unbelievable. Of course, that's because they want you to buy GTA Plus, which can stack, and it becomes over 2 times money. But even 2 times money is not that good. You were getting like $20,000. So, ooh, wow, 2 times, it's 40K. Thanks. People are out of touch. I don't know. If you do play anytime this week, you get some Avenger livery gifts. So you get some liveries. It's not terrible. And then 3 times, look, they're doing 3 times money in community series. Okay. We also, of course, have the vehicles in the showrooms. Here's the, again, the black tires, black rims on this, the EVX. And then as far as discounts, do we have any? We have 30% off the Mogul, the Miljet, the Nero, and the RSX. I mean, these are good vehicles. Also, that one's pretty good. And one thing, if you want the railgun, if you did not get it, it is back. So find the gun van, and you can get the railgun as well as this alien gun if you don't have it. So kind of a rare thing now that Rockstar took out. You can only get them this week. But yeah, that is the event week. Nothing special. Thankfully, we didn't have to wait too long to get this new EVX. But let me know your thoughts in the comments on it. Do you like it? Did you pick one up? Are you going to pick one up? Do you wish it was cheaper? I think we all do. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.